Metal roads provide the essential linkage in any organized form of society. Unfortunately, in the Sundarbans, the reach of such roads is limited. Here, in the largest estuarine forests in the world, high tides constantly submerge low-lying lands, making life extremely hazardous. As these satellite pictures reveal, the deltaic nature of the land only compounds the transportation problems. Sundarbans provides shelter to some 42 lakhs of agricultural people, spread over a landmass of 4493 square kilometers. Here then are people who brave foul weather and slippery, slushy, muddy ground conditions every monsoon, trying to eke out a living for themselves. The peculiar soil condition, flood, ingress of saline brackish water, continuous and extreme variations in tide, and the cobweb of waterfronts play havoc with the lives of the people. The first wind of change came in the year 1981, when the Sundarban Development Board decided to turn ordinary fair weather pathways into brick paved roads under the aegis of the World Bank. Thus, the first foundation stones were laid for the progress and welfare of the region. The reasons for choosing the option of brick paved roads is aptly summed up by the project director of SDB, Mr. Abhijit Chaudhary.
In Sundarban, people live in islands. There are 54 islands where people do live. Only mode of transport to these islands is the river. The people go by boat, reach those islands. There are jetties, most of the places. Some places there are not jetties even, the far-flung areas. And they have to reach their home by road. Then the road is of brick. The road is made of brick. Brick paved road we call it. It's mainly because it's not very easy to have a bituminous road on an island. To have a bituminous road, firstly what you have to do is you have to carry many materials like the bitumen itself, then stone chips, quite a huge quantity, and topmost thing is the roller, the road roller. As the people are crossing by boats, as you see, how to carry a road roller on a wooden boat? It's not possible. The cost goes very high for a bituminous road as compared to a brick paved road. For 1 kilometer of road, if it is brick paved, the average cost is around 10 lakhs. If it is bituminous, it is 30 lakhs, 3 times. What we are contemplating to do is, in the next 2 years, we will construct about 250 to 300 kilometers of road in these islands, as well as in some mainlands also in the Sundarbans area. Total fund required will be 25 to 30 crores. Another important aspect is there. Bricks are available locally. In Sundarbans, brick fields come up naturally. Plenty of earth, water as well. So it's easy to carry bricks. And if these roads are constructed, there will be huge quantity of requirement of bricks, resulting in more employment in Sundarban areas. And these roads will be used by the villagers by very local cheap mode of transport like van rickshaws, carts, pullers, like that. And we are connecting, in fact, particularly the health centers, schools, and some places colleges also. So these roads will be the lifeline for the Sundarban people, and in a lesser cost mode, which is very important because we are going to build this road on loan from NABARD.
Not surprisingly, the introduction of the modest brick paved roads brought about a sea change in the lives of the people of the Delta. Things began to look more and more positive. As road transportation became easier, the economy grew at a faster pace. Business transactions multiplied, generating larger employment. The numerical growth of brick paved roads is enumerated by the seasoned technical officer of SDB, Mr. Subhas Acharya.
From that period, 1981, we have almost constructed about 2,500 kilometers of such road in Sundarban area, and under RIDF 8, we have constructed 257 kilometers of road, this BP road, and RIDF 10 sanction length is about 275 kilometers, and last year we have already constructed 50% of that road, and our proposal with NABARD is about 260 kilometers likely, and we think, and we also approach to NABARD for sanctioning of this road under RIDF 12.
The induction of brick paved roads has had a beneficial effect in the field of agriculture too. Monocrop areas of the marshy land have been enjoying multiple crops, and rural downstream industries have been given a fillip. Even remotest areas are being gradually connected to the mainland. Brick roads often act as second embankments too, offering protection against high tides and floods. The great thing about the mundane brick paved roads is that it has survived the torrid weather and ground conditions of the Sundarbans since 1981. In the words of the executive engineer, Mr. Nayanjyoti Ghosh,
the BP roads, that means brick paved roads, are being constructed and maintained by Sundarban Development Board in the remote areas of Sundarbans are in all respect are the ideal because of carriage and availability of materials, because of easy availability of local labours, and it is very easy and fast to be constructed and repaired also. This idea of brick paved roads was first introduced by IFAD. Some engineers of Hungary advised us giving the bricks only in one flat and one in 5 inches height in herringbone pattern, so that these brick paved roads are being closely knit so that no bricks you cannot take it out.
Beyond these roads, the picture gets murkier. In the opinion of the local people, the demand for such roads is growing every day.
আমি যখন স্কুলে পড়তাম তখন 94-এ, তখন কি বলবো, এক হাতে জুতো, এক হাতে ব্যাগ, কাপড় তুলে, জামা তুলে, কখনো স্লিপ খেয়ে পড়ে যাচ্ছি, সেই দিনে স্কুলেই যাওয়াই হলো না। কোনো জায়গায় উন্নত হতে গেলে মেন ব্যাপার যোগাযোগ ব্যবস্থা। সেই রাস্তাঘাট যদি না উন্নত হয় তাহলে এখানকার ছেলেমেয়েরা কিভাবে উন্নতি করবে?
The road to progress is clear then in these areas. The Sundarban Development Board has to lay the foundations of a viable, dependable transportation system, brick by brick, to bring growth and prosperity to the people of the region.